I am at the Fox Glacier Te Moeka o Tuave, Westland Thai Poutini National Park. Yeah, so that's the glacier up there. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. See it? Okay, the glacier is right up there, there. That's the glacier. Fantastic. Okay, going part way up to the Fox Glacier. Now, it's a rugged way through up. It looks like they're making a road for people to go up here, possibly on a little buggy one of these days. That's what you're going to find out. In about another 2 years' time, they're going to flatten this place and create what you call an easy way up. A little ramp with steps, or even, I should say, a little tram car on the side of this cliff, which will spoil our nature, which will also spoil the way we should appreciate nature. Who am I to judge? Let the people of this nation make that decision, and the people who come to visit make that decision as to how they would like to experience this natural beauty. Okay, here we have the Fox Glacier. The view through the side walls of the glacier, and as you can see, the autumn, the spring and the summer has slightly altered the colors of that glacier surface. Yet, what you have right at the top there is the glacier's mighty strength that's forcing the weight right the way down to the bedrock, which is depend on the weight and the thrust that is pushing down. It is going to further alter the landscape here at this glacier, as and when that glacier recedes with the temperature variance. Yet this very particular glacier tend to be growing in terms of the geological and the atmospheric conditions that persist around in the South Islands of New Zealand. The weather fronts that shapes and forms the glacier movements is very much protected through these defensive barriers of these massive high-rise mountain faces that kind of very much prevent any alteration or reduction of the glacier formation during its lifetime. Nature at its best. Discovery is down to the individual to make that discovery. The world is always there for all of us who happen to be born as human beings to explore without borders and boundaries. Yet we have created this amazing complications in life, and hence the world is going in a different direction instead of in the direction of the flow. The flow should be neutral and natural. How we are as we are born. We're born as a seed, as we grow, just like those trees and these rocks as they get matured. They can only be broken by the negative thoughts and the negative ideas in mind, the negative influence around oneself. Hence, just like those boulders, if one falls onto another, that creates what you call the ripple effect that destroys the entire feature, the natural means of its surface. In the same manner, human beings, if one come and harm the other person, it'll have a ripple effect through the entire family, the community, the society, and the entire nation will ripple in its effects. So, with those words, I would say from the Fox Glacier here in southern part of South Island of New Zealand, the southern hemisphere, may all travel and be free and be open to explore this world that we are living in. Okay, we are humans. All we are doing as human beings are altering our natural purpose of life. That natural purpose of life is altered according to how we want to look. Hence, what we are doing is actually altering it to look ugly. If you look at that crane in the middle of that nature, tell me what is beautiful of that man-made machine. It is good and okay for a purpose of being in a building site, constructing something that wasn't there. Not to construct something it's already there, forming a shape. What is natural and beautiful. Just like plastic surgery on human beings. What happens to some of the famous names around the world? I don't have to mention all these names. Yet, when we alter the way we live, when we alter the face, our features, our looks, the life is shortened, the destruction is imminent, and the end is quite obvious. In that context, if I say, the natural beauty on this land has been altered, and its existence and its sustainability will alter. In doing so, we are going to find avalanches, side rock slides, and also the water stream that's running there could also stop very soon, which is one of the lifelines for any human existence or any life on this earth. With that note, I will leave to the viewers to reflect back on our impact and our overwhelming alterations to this world and our exploitation of this world's natural beauty. Yeah, the Glacier Walks, Fox Glacier Walks, and there's a whole group here who's just been up to the glacier. Was it good? How was that? Good experience? Fantastic. Tell me about it. Good experience, right? Wonderful. You all saved your legs. That's good news. That's the most important part of it. Wonderful. Did you enjoy it? Yes. You haven't. You don't smile. Yeah. You should smile if you had enjoyed it. Have you enjoyed it? You have? Good. You got to smile if you had enjoyed it. You got to get them smiling first. Wonderful. Thank you. Okay, here we have it. So that's a little a tour of the glacier with with one of the companies that operates out here, a Fox Glacier guided tour, and that's where we have it. Wonderful. And we have our top man here, a chef, and you're going to invite me to your top restaurant one of these days as soon as you got that established. Yeah. And yeah, that's Pierre.
Built and the idea in mind.
In nature at its best. You can eat, you can enjoy, or you can just watch. It's got everything to offer here. That waterfall, the reflection of that waterfall is that white line right across that, like an aurora borealis, the midnight wave of light. This is like northern lights or the southern hemispheric light. How beautiful is that? Look at the reflection on that water. That makes it quite like a curtain. Aurora borealis. Fantastic.